most would say it's the current best quarterback in the NFL with Mahomes, squaring off against a guy who many would say is the best quarterback ever in the NFL in Brady. Brady got the better of Mahomes in Super Bowl 55, but Mahomes is indeed back to full strength. He could very well get the upper hand here.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. First try on offense for the Bucs and their veteran quarterback, Tom Brady.
Well, we've all seen what Tom Brady can do on a football field for a couple of decades now. But how about his most impressive accomplishment? Moving to a different franchise and taking them to a Super Bowl title as well. Not many players can continually stiff-arm Father Time the way that he has.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Wide open, Gronkowski.
Another miss.
Still his feet. And they've got it well across midfield. Throwing now is Brady. And he's got Gronkowski yet again. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Well, CD, you get these two teams together and you get them each at full strength, and you know you're going to see some passing. We expect to see the ball in the air a lot as this game goes on.
Yeah, they were number 1 and number 2 in the NFL in passing yards last season. Kansas City 1, Tampa Bay 2, which means both defenses, I hope they got their rest, because going against these offenses, throwing the ball around and spreading the field, you're going to do a lot of running trying to cover.
This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
For these Bucs, Charles, 31-9, they were winners the last time these two teams met back in February. What kind of chances do you give them of going back-to-back? You know, it hasn't been done since the Super Bowls in 2004 and 2005.
But when you analyze this team, you start with the front office. It's the same GM. The head coach and his staff essentially the same. They brought back all 22 starters from last year's Super Bowl championship team. And, oh, yeah, there's a certain Mr. Brady who won both of those titles in 2004, 2005 as the starting quarterback there. He's back as the quarterback here. I like their chances.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line.
Offside, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. It's a gain of 3, and it sets him up with 2nd and just 2 yards to go.
You think back, Charles, a year ago to Super Bowl 55, we were out in Tampa, and this Chiefs offense just never could get it going. Patrick Mahomes hobbled by that turf toe injury. The offensive line was down a few starters. It was just a team that, frankly, was not at full strength.
And to their credit, they didn't use that as an excuse, and I applaud them for that, because what our eyes showed us, what we saw in that game, they didn't play their best game, but Tampa Bay, the better team throughout, right from the word go, and they really got after Kansas City in that one.
Mahomes now on 1st down.
That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it a second down. Now Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Mahomes. Now a swing pass, it's Edwards-Helaire. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
No, not today.
But, Charles, you think about these two teams, and think about how long it's been since we've had the same two teams play in the Super Bowl back-to-back years. You have to go back to the Cowboys and Bills almost 30 years ago in the 90s. That's the only time that it's happened in the Super Bowl era. So I'm curious, what kind of chances do you see of us having a Kansas City-Tampa Bay Super Bowl in L.A. come February?
Well, you just pointed out how difficult it is for one team to get back to the Super Bowl, let alone the same two teams to play against each other. So the odds are against them, but when we tell either one of these teams they can't get back there, we think they're two of the best in the league. It shouldn't surprise us if it happens, but it is going against historical precedent. But remember last year, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they won the Super Bowl in their own stadium. The only time that's happened in Super Bowl history, too.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on a touchdown pass. And the Chiefs go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Well, Charles, there's something that the Chiefs did not do at all in Super Bowl 55, and that's find the end zone, but they're in for 6 here.
Yeah, they could only come up with 3 field goals in that game. A huge surprise to just about everybody out there. But in this one, on the board early compared to the last time they played against this team.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Brady now on 1st down. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. To throw is Brady. And again, he'll find Gronkowski complete. Still fighting for more. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rob Gronkowski, 39 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy is made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. Brady will look to throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and a big sack at that. This remains a 1-point game. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And you look ahead to this upcoming 2021 season, KC going to be trying to get back to the Super Bowl for a third consecutive season. And that doesn't happen very often. And as I've often heard you say, CD, for good reason.
And you're exactly right about that, partner, because you think about all the things that have to go right. You have to win a lot of close games. You've got to dodge the injury bug. Hope there's not another dominant team in your conference that you have to go up against. But working in their favor, they've got one of the best guys on the sidelines, their head coach, Andy Reid. And you've still got that guy wearing number 15, who in theory is just now coming into his prime.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On play action, it's Mahomes. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one.
This Bucs defense, you remember, pretty stout last year, the number 6 overall unit in the NFL.
And I think that as the season wore on, and you pointed this out to me as well, you start to see some of their rookies begin to figure things out. And they played a little more like a top 2 or 3 defense down the stretch. And I would say that in the playoffs and through the Super Bowl, they were truly the best defense in the NFL.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. Hey, watch that. Check.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Mahomes' throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And he's going to have a first down here. They're also in the field goal range now at the 27-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown! Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce.